All right, guys, so in this video, we're going to talk about the average rate of change. And the first time that we're going to be dealing with this is we're going to look at it from a tables perspective. All right, so let's just read the vocabulary here. It says a rate of change describes how an output quantity changes relative to the change in the input quantity. And remember that output is Y and input is X. The units on a rate of change are output units per input. Okay, so this is going to be important. Remember, output is like your Y and your input is like your X. So the average rate of change between two input values is the total change of that function values, which would be your Y, divided by the change in the input values. So you can kind of think about this as slope, right? So delta y over delta x. So delta y over delta x is, again, you're finding the y value of x sub 2 minus the y value when x sub 1, and it's divided by the change in the input. So this is just a little how-to. It tells you to calculate the difference in the y's, calculate the difference in the x's, and then find the ratio. So let's take a look at this rate of change that we have here. So we've got gasoline costs have fluctuated over the last several decades. The table below represents the average cost in dollars of a gallon of gasoline for the years 2005 to 2012. All right, so the C is going to be the cost. Find the average rate of change from 2007 to 2009. All right, so what we're going to do is, remember, delta Y is going to be found by plugging in the value of x sub 2 minus the value at x sub 1. And then delta X is going to be the change in the input, so from 2009 to 2007. So when we look at this, the input of 2009, so 2009, the output is 241, so $2.41 minus $2.84. And we are dividing that by 2009 minus 2007. So of course that's going to be years. So 2 years, right? And these are dollars. It's cost. So if we were to now just complete that math, 241 minus 284 is going to be a negative value of 43 cents over 2 years. And we just need to finish dividing that out so that we get a unit, a per unit of the denominator. So we're just going to divide that, and we've got negative 22 cents per year. Okay, and that's how we're going to utilize that from a table.